So, so pistol only Cux Raider. First off, this charging handle is badass. Look at that thing. We should probably unload it. Oh, I don't like this thing. I wish they could do something about that. But this charging handle is perfect. It's perfect. It's from Tactical Dev, and it's the same company that makes this widget, which is like a gas pedal thumb rest thingamajigger. So, I think this thing's going to shoot really well. Can't wait to try it. I had someone asking if I was going to have shooting videos of this. Yeah, I don't see why not. I don't really think this the stock brace, whatever you want to call it, is going to make that big of a difference. Especially like there's a big difference between like how fast you can shoot versus how fast you can think. And this gun is like it's set up like a machine pistol, right? But my idea for it is basically like, what if you were in Mogadishu? What handgun would you want in Mogadishu? Like, lots of ammo would be nice. And that's, the scenario that I see playing out. Like, it's you versus a mob of thousands. As such, I like this. Is it the most practical thing in the world? No, and I think it's starting to get way less practical with additions of shit like this. However, it's really fucking cool. And now it's got this thingamajigger. Other shit that I did. I don't know if I had done this in the last video. We'll talk about it here. The X300 is taped. See, the muzzle has 100-mile-an-hour tape on it, and then the bezel has. I took a piece of box tape, put it over it, and took a pocket knife, cut a circle, and pressed it down. And what that's for is, as you shoot this a whole bunch with a light on it, this is going to get really fucking dirty, and you're going to want it to be cleaned, and the easiest way to do that is just to peel the tape and put new tape on it. Pro tip. And they make things to do that with, or you can just use box tape. Other shit. Still don't have a safety for this, and I still don't have a rail for here. Those I'm going to have to order from Flux Defense, and you can't even buy shit from their website. Like, the more that I deal with this thing and trying to get parts for it and talking to the Flux Defense people, the more I realize that this is a fly-by-night company that is not going to be in business that long. So if you want anything from Flux Defense, I would hurry up and buy it now. And the reason I say that is they're about to get struck one of the biggest blows any company could get, in that their product is basically going to be made federally illegal. It's a brace. The ATF has put out a fucking thing on braces. What do you think is going to happen to them? If you want it, get it. Because Flux is going out of business. They're kind of shady and fly by night and taking people's money on pre-orders and shit anyway. At least on these little parts. I think even on those little parts, that's shady as fuck. Like, they're a little chunk of fucking plastic in a rail with some screws. Like, as someone who did manufacturing for several different companies and then ran their own, I really don't know how you could not get plastic little rails and screws and put them in a bag. Like, there's places in China that would make that shit for you. If not, there's places in America that would do the same thing, and they just charge you a little bit more. And that's probably what they've done, and maybe they just sourced them at the wrong place or something, but Jesus. I'm sitting here with money wanting to buy your fucking product, and I'm not buying your product because it's not on your fucking website. And it's one thing when it's this. I get this is a really complex thing and is a billion different little widgets that you're bringing together from 1,000 different places. Gotcha. Bottleneck. Gotcha. Plastic fucking plates and screws. Are you fucking kidding me? And that really puts a damper on this project because now I can't even attach the laser that I want to buy. So this is going back burner from here on. But it's pretty much done. The stock is no more. The slide release thing over here, because this is taped, it holds this in, and you can use this as just a slide release. That duct tape is enough to do it, believe it or not. Sorry. The X300, I think, is perfect. Same with the Hollow Sun. There's not really too much else to add. I do want 30 round mags. Right now I have 26 and 27 round mags. Ooh. I do think it's funny that like the Flux brace has this little American flag on it, and the TAC Dev thing, they have this little American flag on it. It's like, yeah, America, fuck yeah. Like, who gives a shit? Like, I don't give a fuck if my plastic widget's made here or there or wherever. I'm glad TAC Dev makes it in the US, but like, that's just hokey. Like, I want to like put that like red fucking fill paint in there just to be extra hokey. And on this one too, be like, Cux Raider, fuck yeah, America. Oh, I did a Mythosaur skull. I think it came out pretty good. The other horn goes under the light. If I can figure out how to turn a gun, I think it's pretty cool. That is actually the same color. I don't know exactly what happened, but the paint can fucked up or something. I just went with it because what else are you gonna do, really? I could have shaken the can and sprayed more, but then I just would have had a whole bunch more paint. I was wanting a little faint ghost image. I kind of got that. I need to go through here with, a brush and some OD green and fill in some spots. Put it on a little heavier. Spray paint is on a gun, it's an art of applying it and slowly letting it wear off. And some of it needs to stick. Otherwise, it was pointless, right? That's where the art of, taking a dry brush and some spray paint on a plate and just dabbing it in back where you need it. That's dope. Hi, Mr. Church. The true star of the show. Isn't he cute? He just wants to be held. He's just purring. Well, since our gun review has been interrupted by Pussy. Yes. I'm going to put you down. Yeah. Okay. I love this thing. Even without the brace. I don't think this thing needs a brace. The main reason that I say it doesn't need a brace is because when I'm shooting it with the brace, it's here. Like, it's touching my face. At that point, like, my hand can take as much recoil as that brace was taking, if anything. So I'm just going to try shooting it like that. I figure if I hate it, I can always go back. But just playing with it, it feels fucking good. Like, it's one of those things that, like, you could shoot it like a normal handgun, right? But I think that would be a mistake, especially with all the mags. I think it'd be smarter to shoot it like a PDW, like try to keep it tight to your body. do like pull in, push out kind of thing on a single point maybe. I try shooting it like an MP5K. That's what I'm going to try to do. Anyway, I hope someone has found this helpful. I'm going to do more videos on this probably once I get to the range with it. I don't see a reason to really do another update video unless I get more parts for this thing. And all of the parts that I want to buy don't exist because they're made by Flux Defense. What's it like? Yeah. Yay, yay! There are man. If they can't do it, great! Yay, Flux Defense! I really like. I don't know what's up with them. They're weirdos. I think a big part of this is that they are Mormons and they're in Utah. Maybe they're not Mormons, but they're at least in Utah. And that whole place is infected with this. And it's this like fakeness. When you deal with me, you're dealing with a real motherfucker. When you're dealing with Flux Defense, you're dealing with a bunch of people that won't look you in the eye and tell you exactly what they think. And they find it off-putting when people do that to them, apparently. You know, I guess that's one of those, like, too bad. I say that because they took Cuck's Raider offensively. And I mean, like, I think that's fucking hilarious. I cut its dick off. Like, I'm just saying. Thanks for watching. I do have a keychain made of Flux Raider dick now, and that is pretty awesome. I think I'm the only one on earth that has that. It's actually on my prayer beads. My buddy Blazer said it really sends a message to all those other races.